Hi, welcome back. I wanted to do a video for newbies. I do a lot of full auto tip videos to help people out, and this is going to be my mag full auto tip to help the newbies. With the increased interest in NFA machine guns, transferable stuff, a lot of people are finding that the guns are super expensive. And when they get into the market, they usually end up with, to be truthful, either a Mac or a Mac. Sometimes if they're lucky, you'll get a Rising, but be realistic. As far as support and spare parts and stuff like that, the Mac is probably the best choice. Now, most people think of a Mac, they say, oh, it's a Mac-10. Well, the Mac-10 doesn't necessarily mean it's a Mac, Mac does not mean Mac-10. There's the Mac-11, which actually I think is one of the more commonly available. We're not talking about the Mac-11 today. And then there's the Mac-10. Mac-10s are my favorite Macs. Commonly in 9mm and 45, powder springs and RPB are probably the two best. What I want to talk to you about is what I've seen on Facebook and some gun broker ads and some MeWe ads that I want to keep you from getting a sour taste in your mouth about Mac-10s. This is a powder springs Mac-10 9mm, great gun. There are some irks you need to learn about it, buffer and stuff like that, but that's not what I'm talking about. What this video is about is this, a Mac-10 9mm mag. There are a lot of people selling magazines on the internet that say they are Mac-10 9mm mags, when in reality they are not. What they are is either cheap new production to make the look like a Mac-10 9mm mag, or just converting something from something else. So we're going to delve into it. We're going to pause for a second and we're going to move in. All right, we've zoomed in. Well, I have 5 magazines on the table in front of me. First of all, to give you an idea of what we're talking about, this is a Walther MP9 mag. This is where the original Mac-10 magazine came. Now, I'm not an expert. I don't do historical things, but if you look at the Walther mag, you can see that the magazine stop is here versus the Mac stop being here. What I think they did was buy blanks that weren't finished and then finished them up and then re-blued them, okay? But I'm gonna lift these up. Feed lips are the same, followers are the same. If you look on the back, you have the cut here for the Walther mag and you have the cut here for the Mac, which if you notice the quality of the dimpling of the manufacturer, they have the same overall length. And on some of these, you will see this one says Walther and then it says MP9 9mm. And the Mac mag says MP9 9mm. So I am not a historian, but I've always been told that Ingram bought magazine blanks from Walther and finished them up in-house to their specs, but they started with a quality magazine. These magazines recently have been running anywhere from $80 to $120, depending on who's buying and who's selling. They're also, you have your Cobra mark on the front. These are the ones that work 1000%. They work all the time. Now, let me show you some stuff that I've been sold over the years, told that it was a Mac-10 magazine, and realistically the quality is just not there. So we'll move the Walther out of the way and we'll come back to the first one. As you can see, the holes are in the same place. This is blued just like this one, but the quality of the workmanship isn't there. This is just rough blued. There's no reinforcement rib in the back. All right. The feed lips are close. Plastic follower. And this is really soft sheet metal. So when I go to the back, this being the cheaper, you can see from being in the Mac that it's actually burring out. All right. This one works 90% of the time, maybe. And at the end, we're going to slide them in and out of the guns to show you how the difference on how they fit in the guns. All right. This one is a passable magazine. If you could get this for $20, $25, if you also notice the spot welding's a joke on this compared to the quality mag. You know, $15, $20. There's even a split where they hadn't even, you know, bend the steel over properly. Okay. This is the same type of mag as the one you just saw there, even cheaply made. I don't know if you can see it, but the metal is not even flat. It's all rippled. The welds are absolutely atrocious, right? It's burred out here like the other magazine was. There's no witness holes for the bullets. And if you look at the corner, and this is going to be tough, I'm going to try to tilt this up so you can see it. The corners aren't even, it's not even flat. The magazine has waves to it. But, gunbroker, this is a Mac-10 magazine, you know, they want $45, $50 for this. If you pay more than $10 for this, you paid too much, because it may or may not work. And the last one is the one I've been seeing the most of. I've seen probably 6 or 7 ads for these recently. This is a lot heavier magazine than the garbage ones I just showed you, okay? However, this isn't a Mac-10 magazine. I don't know what this was that they converted it or alternated it for, because let me show you. First of all, it's the wrong length, right? Second of all, it has witness holes down the side. Macs don't have witness holes down the side. On the back, where it's cut, you can see 2 different welds. The factory one and the one above. So I would say that they just put this on top of it and tack welded it on. The followers, plastic versus metal. I actually saw one guy say this has the upgraded plastic follower. That's not upgraded, it's just cheaper. All right. Now, here's the amazing thing. Out of the 3 aftermarket magazines I have, these run the best. Okay. These run 90% of the time if you short load them. Don't go 36, go 28. I have maybe 4 of these. To be truthful, I just ran into a little stash of these, so I don't even use these anymore. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if somebody tries to sell you a Mac-10 9mm mag and it's that, or it's that, or it's that, those aren't Mac mags. This is a Mac mag. How do you tell a Mac mag besides all the stuff I showed you? You look for the Cobra mark. You look for the MP9. I've actually got them to have the MP9 mark without the Cobra mark. You look for the quality welds on the back. You look for the witness holes. Okay? Don't get ripped off. Don't pay $50, $60 for this. Certainly don't pay any more than $25 or $20 for something like this, and preferably $10, okay? Do yourself a favor. Learn what you're looking at, because if you're like me, when I first got started in this hobby, I got very disgruntled because I got tired of getting ripped off. The last thing we're going to do, we're going to cut for a second, is I'm going to do an insertion and show you how they fit in the guns. All right. My powder springs gun, following the rules of lock, look, and load. No, it's empty. Here's your factory Mac-10 mag. Perfect. Here's the 36 round mag. Not too bad. It doesn't drag too much. One of the things you'll notice is, if you can, I don't know if we're going to zoom in real quick, I didn't notice this in the section before, you can see where this lip is a little too high and has been rubbing on the bottom of the bolt. All right, we're going to move on to the mags that are even worse quality. This drags a little bit, but it goes in, all right? and the last one. So what I'm telling you is this. You can buy these, and there's a chance they may work for you. And God bless you if they work. And I obviously haven't got rid of all mine because some of them do work. But this is a $20 magazine. This is maybe a $25 or $30 magazine, assuming that the person you're buying it from guarantees it's going to work. Because for all you know, he bought all the 20s, the ones that were turned in that didn't work. Okay? Don't pay the $100 for this mag and get this crap. Okay? The whole idea of me doing this is to save you guys from being disgruntled after you get your first Mac, and to actually go out and enjoy it, because even though these aren't the most accurate, they sure are a lot of fun to shoot. Thanks for coming to the channel.